Let's move on. You have to balance the point. Don't write. We're not writing now. We're getting the stuff into our heads and our hearts. Okay? You balance the point to consider all aspects of the situation. Number 8, you should emphasize your arguments, but don't show bias. For example, you are given a topic to talk about military regime is better than civilian regime. That was a topic I debated on when I was in secondary school, like some 10, 12 years ago. I was a chief speaker, and we prepared. So when we got to the event, the hall was filled up. Like there were like 300 people in the audience. You get? So when I started speaking, I discovered that people were not. You get? People were hearing me, but they couldn't see me because I was too short. Do you know what I did? I climbed the table like this, and that gave me the plus. So my confidence did what? I gained my confidence back. So I was able to see the audience, and I was dishing out my points with facts. So you emphasize on your arguments. Let them know the points, the side you are supporting, but don't be biased. Give the other side to a listening advantage. You still talk a little bit about civilian regime. You get it? Some of the things they have done. You talk a little bit about the military regime too, but you now emphasize where you stand. Am I making any sense? Are we together? Yes. So when you are doing your public speaking, you move from one point to another logically and smoothly. Make sure your points are connected. Don't say A now and the next thing is Z. It won't connect. You'll be confusing your audience instead of explaining the stuff to them. You get it? And this is why most of us, we hate some topics or courses in school. If you know a particular stuff, let's say tailoring. Look at me. Tailoring is when women sew clothes. Now, if you know it, but you cannot teach it, you know there will be problem. You make it difficult for what? For people that are learning under you. They feel like, Sister Saida is so good in tailoring, but tailoring is hard, but she must be a genius. They don't know that it is because you can't do what? You can't relate it. In secondary school, most of us used to fear physics because our physics teacher does not know how to do what? How to relate the topic to us. He was not a good public speaker. So if you are a good public speaker, you'll be able to explain virtually everything. I'm sure that you have one or two teachers that you wish that they teach you all the subjects. Yes or no? There's some teachers like this, but he's teaching Islamic religious studies. Oh, how I wish he was our math teacher. Is that a case like that? Yes. Isn't it? But probably your math teacher will just come to class. Question number 1. Bing. How to solve it? He just said the answer is anti. How he got it, you don't know. How are you going to solve it? He doesn't know. But your IRS teacher will come to class, he will tell you stories of when the Prophet ﷺ was moving from Mecca to Medina. You are falling in love with the story. You feel like, oh God, how I wish this was mathematics. You now ask you, what's your best subject? You say my best subject is IRS, because your teacher knows how to do what? How to get the information to you. So if you learn the basic rules of public speaking, you won't change the story of those your teachers that are not good. Hello? And that's why there is no subject that is hard. It's the way it is being taught that matters. So when you are ending, you end with what? With the word of what? Of terms. If you look at people that fight taekwondo, they will have fought to wound themselves. When they are leaving the stage, what do? They do like this, and they respect. You must learn a lesson from that. Even after they have fought themselves, they are sweating. Sometimes blood will come out. Isn't it? But when they are going, what will they do? They do like this. And they will thank the audience. They will even thank one another. You beat me now, I'll still be thanking you. Can you get the logic? So, you must always end with a word of thanks. And also, you should avoid as much as possible grammatical faults. Grammatical fault, you must. Now we are into language. So we have 10 points on matter, 10 points on what? On language, and the last 10 points on what? On style. So we are having 30 tips for beginners, inshallah. So I hope you are going to be able to go over them. You use correct pronunciation. There are some words that you are afraid. Is it pronounced like this or like this? So it's better for you to avoid it when you are talking in public. For example, SCH, where's the marker? SCH. Look at this word. I want a sister to pronounce this. Wait, one brother, one sister. Pronounce this word for us. You can't see it. What's it? I can't hear you. A brother, just one. A sister. Schedule. Some people call it schedule, some people call it schedule. Which one is correct? Schedule, square, schedule. Do you get it? So sometimes you have words like that. What you need to do is do your assignment from home. Do you understand? Okay, it's a permanent marker. I'm sorry. But there's a way we can remove it. I won't use it again. Thanks. You understand? So pronunciation is key. If you call it schedule, it's still correct. If you call it schedule, it's also still correct. But one stuff is that you must use correct pronunciation. Use the right word as far as possible. And this is talking about diction. Diction. There are some words that go with some specific situations. Hello? Are we together?